G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another gameplay video for you, and this time we're diving back into Marvel Zombies. So I'm really excited to sort of have another go of this because I've been enjoying playing this outside of the channel, just amongst friends and stuff, and it's always a fun fight. This one we're going to be looking at is actually the first mission in the Fantastic Four, I think it's called Under Siege expansion. You know, with the Fantastic Four coming out recently, I thought this would be a fun one to try. And I haven't really played any of the scenarios from any of the, the Hydra expansions or the Fantastic Four. I think there's a Sinister Six one as well. So I thought, yeah, about time to sort of dive into this stuff. So let's have a look at it. And the one we're going to be playing is called Evacuation. So it's Mission 1, MH1. And if we have a look here, we believe the Baxter Building was secure, that is, until the emergency alarm began blaring and the entire building went into lockdown. At first, we thought the zombies had somehow broken into the building, but no, it appears that somehow an outbreak began from within. Whatever the cause, it doesn't matter. We need to gather up any survivors and get them to safety. So we'll have a look at our objectives here. It says here we have to evacuate the Baxter Building. So we have to accomplish these in order. So we have to rescue all 6 bystanders, and then we have to escape via the exit with all superheroes. Any superhero may leave through this zone for free at the end of their turn, as long as there are no enemies in it. And if we have a look at the board, we have 1, 2, 3 across these 2 levels here, 4, 5. Oh, and have I forgotten to put one out? Oh no, there's a 4th over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bystanders in the building to start with, and we're only playing with 4 heroes. So I imagine that 2 of the heroes are going to have to rescue an extra civilian and essentially replace the one they had before. I think that's how that works. Alright, so special setup. So we have security access. Place the blue and green objectives randomly amongst the red objectives face down. And then we also have trapped bystanders. Remove the 2 late cards from the bystander deck and the hidden bystander cards from the spawn deck, which we've done. Hopefully I've remembered to do that. And then separated, we have to divide the superheroes equally between the starting zones. So you can see here we've got 2 characters here and 2 characters over here. And you might notice there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 objectives there. So 1 on each level of this building. And down here we have special rules. So that was the special setup. Now special rules: open way. Do not draw the spawn card for the spawn symbol in the room connected to the starting zone by any open door on tile 21R, which is this one here. So there is an open door here, which means we are actually connected. There's an open doorway here to this spawn zone here, but because it's sort of like a starting setup, we ignore this spawn point there. And we have lockdown. The green door can only be opened once the green objective has been taken. The blue door can only be opened once the blue objective has been taken. Pretty standard stuff. But there are a couple of red doors as well. Red doors can only be opened once red objectives have been taken. But for each red objective taken, any one red door on any level can be opened, although the red doors are all on the same level. So once one red objective has been taken, we can choose one of these 2, and then so on and so on. Alright, let's keep going. We've got some more special rules up here. Access codes. Each objective gives 5 experience to the superhero who takes it. But in this one, civilians give 5 experience to the superhero who rescues them. Normally you get like a boost in power, but you don't get any experience for it. So this one you also get some experience. I'm assuming that's in addition to the normal civilian effects. And then we have the last challenge. In a game with 4 superheroes, the green spawn point becomes active when all 6 bystanders are rescued, which is pretty much right in front of the exit, so it makes it a bit scary for us to try and escape. Immediately draw a spawn for this zone, and you can see there that in a 5 to 6 superhero game, the spawn point would be active from the start of the game. Now you'll also notice that there is a elevator here attached to this level of the building, and we're actually playing in what's essentially a multi-level skyscraper type affair here. So this is the Baxter Building. So we've got 2 characters starting on this level, 2 characters starting on this level, and we can essentially call the elevator as a free action in any of these rooms that are next to a elevator shaft, which is basically these spaces here. So as a free action, you can call the elevator to your level, and then you can hop in as a movement, and then you can hop out. No, sorry, I think you can, as another movement, you can spend it to move the elevator to another level, and then obviously spend another action to move out, sort of thing. I think that's how that works. And the other thing that's different about this to most of the sort of Marvel Zombie rules is that we are playing with multiple levels, but in this particular setup with the Fantastic Four on this Baxter Building, all the levels are considered active. So normally if you had multiple levels like this, only these 2 levels would be active because we've got heroes in them. So any zombies spawning and zombies moving around and stuff wouldn't be happening in these 2 levels. But that's not the case in this case. So there will be spawning happening in these other levels even if we're not in there. And zombies will also, they won't call the elevator, but they'll climb up the elevator shaft. So they'll move from here up into the elevator shaft essentially, and sort of move straight into the elevator. So the elevator can be a bit of a scary point as well. Although one thing I should say is that there's no line of sight. So if you had, for example, Hydra soldiers, I don't believe even if a Hydra soldier was, say, here, for example, it could shoot into the elevator from a different level, sort of thing. Like it still has to get into that level to be able to sort of have line of sight. Let's now have a look at the heroes that we've chosen. So I figured since we're using the Fantastic Four set, let's use some of the Fantastic Four. So I've got the Human Torch here. He's got a ranged attack. He's got 2 dice and hits on a 3. And his first action there is, or first ability is, each time an enemy moves into his zone, he may spend up to 3 power to deal that many hits to the enemy. So that could be really good against the weaker heroes and brutes and things like that as well. Or sorry, I should say zombie heroes. And it also means we probably want to have a lot of power, be spending the power on that rather than spending it to do our attacks, but we'll see how that goes. And then you can see he's got some other abilities. I'll just let you have a look at those, but I'll read those if and when we get to that point as well. But let's move on. In his team, I also thought I like the dynamic between the Thing and the Human Torch, so I thought he's the other one we'll use. He's got 5 health here, so it says you have 5 health. And then when you would suffer a wound, you may discard a heroic trait to ignore it. So he might be, instead of building up a lot of power, he might be a good one to be spending an action to gain a heroic trait each turn, sort of thing as well. And he's got a close combat attack, 3 dice hitting on 4s. So that's the Thing. All right, we'll put him there. Now the other 2, I thought, let's not use all of the Fantastic Four. Let's actually use, now I believe storyline wise, this Sentinel was captured by, I think maybe Spider-Man, and then given to the Fantastic Four as like a bodyguard for their child, I think. So I thought he'd be a fun one to use. So he's got an energy beam, so ranged attack, hitting on 3s or higher and getting 2 dice there. Has 5 health as well. You have 5 health. When enemies move into a zone containing a superhero, you may spend 1 power to move into that zone, ignoring enemies. So you can sort of jump in and block some hits and stuff, I guess. And you can have a look at the abilities there as well. We'll go through those if and when we get to them. And finally, another character I thought that I think sometimes has interactions with the Fantastic Four is the Black Bolt. So he's got range attack as well, 2 dice hitting on 3s. I think a few of them have that. And then we've got Particle Channel. Each time you attack with Particle Shot, which is this one here, you may automatically eliminate 1 walker or runner in the targeted zone. So that's pretty handy. Hopefully those abilities will be enough to, to help us rescue all these poor bystanders in the Baxter Building. Okay, let's get started. Which team are we going to start with first? Let's start with, I guess, Black Bolt and the Sentinel here, since they're the closest ones I can reach. Where I'm standing, you might not be able to see this because of the big Sentinel, but there's a room here with a blue door, and there's an open room. There is a door up the end there. We could get to that bystander, but we'd have to go through a spawn point. So maybe we go the long way around and have them chase us around. Or maybe is it safer to go that way first while there is a spawn I really should put the human torch into that spot, right, when the zombies sort of move into his spot, but maybe when they spawn there that doesn't count anyway. But I think either way we're going this way, so this is the only door we can really access here at the moment. So the I think the Sentinel, is the Sentinel going to barge his way through? Or maybe since Black Bolt has a range to tackle, do they both do, don't they? Yeah, okay, well let's have the Sentinel do it. He says, "Excuse me, step out of the way please, sir." He goes to kick down the door. There we go, and we're going to spawn and see what's in there. We have a brute. Oh, now the brute is rushing. So it's a brute, but then it activates, so it's going to come straight out. So we've opened up and then it comes into the room. Let's put him here. Okay, so we've got another action left. I think we want to keep moving though, so let's not spend an action powering up. Let's just use this one tower. We'll get 3 dice, and we need 2 4s or higher. Let's see if I can get this so the camera can see it. No, not 4s or higher, 3s or higher, right? Yep. Oh, and I've rolled 3. Oh, that's right, I rolled 3 dice because I'm using the power. Yep. All right. Well, that's 3 hits. So this brute is definitely squished by the Sentinel. Steps on him. That's his turn almost done. He's got 1 more action, I believe, so he can step into this space here. So we've cleared out that brute. We've got some experience. Now, Black Bolt, you might, let's see, he's going to move 1, he's going to move 2, and maybe he just powers up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get ready. I don't think we should open that door yet until we're both ready to sort of head through. It's time for Team Johnny and Ben to do some action here. So let's head this way and open this door. Yeah, and then we could maybe, if this is a red objective, that might give us some access over here. So let's move Johnny here. He's going to blast this door. Now we have to spawn something here. So we get 2 runners, and they're ready to leap out, but they didn't get a rush, so they're not going to activate yet. So that means, so Johnny's moved. He's bust down the door. He's got 1 more action. Maybe let's just do 2 attacks. We've got Ben who can come in and finish off anything we don't take care of. So let's just try and get some 3s. We've got 2 dice. What do we get? We got 1 miss but 1 hit. He blasts one of these runners. So we've moved, we've kicked down the door, and then we've shot. Okay, now that means it's clobbering time. Here comes Ben. He's going to go 1, 2, whoopsie, and make an attack here. We need 4s or higher. Yeah, I think I'll spend that power. Alright, so, because we really don't want to be stuck in here with a runner that activates twice, so let's try and get at least 1 4 or higher. Okay, and looks like we do. Alright, nice. Alright, well, it's time to do some spawning. So now we start here at this number 1. That's going to activate 1, or it's going to spawn 1 brute. Okay, he's trundling out of the lab there. I guess they're all labs, aren't they? Then up on our level here we've got, is that 3 runners over here, is that right? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of runners. Okay, and now that was 1, 2, and 1 more spawn. This one here isn't going to spawn until we sort of rescue all the guys. We've got 2 walkers in this space up here, so they're a little bit slower. Bingo! Okay, well, I guess, so yeah, let's start with the thing. So the thing, I think what the thing is going to do, he will, let's spend an action gaining a trait, because we do want him to have some traits. He's got gain +1 range there, okay, but we can also spend that to block some hits too. Let's grab the objectives. That's 2 actions. It is a blue one. Right. So we're not going to be able to do any rescuing of civilians in there for the moment because we don't have any red objectives there. So we're going to have to start moving. So he's rescued. He's leveled up. Oh, he's going to have to move back into here because there's nothing else for it but to get in the elevator now, isn't there? So that's the blue objective. He's going to get 5 experience for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putting him right on the cusp of going into the yellow level. He's on 5. No, he's on 6, I should say. And it looks like the blue door doesn't open automatically, so it doesn't give them a free action over here on this level. It just means we can spend an action to open that blue door. Okay. Yeah, maybe let's keep these guys, maybe let's keep them together. What I might do is, so Ben's had his turn. Johnny might move, shoot, and then move back again, I think. Just to get these guys off their back, and then they can move together to the next level, I think. So let's move in. Let's do two dice. Try and take down some walkers here. And he only gets one of them though. Okay, there we are. Alright, and one walker gets blasted. And then he's going to move back in. Alright. Now, let's see. Over in this space here, we know we can get to this blue room now, but let's maybe come back there. So let's keep going, because if we can get a red door, we might know that these guys can stay here for a little bit. Alright, so let's blast open this door here, then let's move. We'll see who this is actually before we do anything else. Betty Ross, okay, she must be doing some science up here in the room. When moving you may, oh I should show the, sorry guys, it should show the card here. When moving you may spend 1 power to move plus 1 zone. Okay, well let's put her out. There she is. Let's grab, should we grab this objective? Yeah, let's grab the objective. What do we get? We've got a red objective. Oh, okay, so that's given us the ability to stay in that level a little bit longer. Alright, so red objective, that's 5 experience for Black Bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's have Nana go 1, 2, and let's not go there. Let's stay here because she's going to move towards us anyway, right? So we don't need to spend that extra movement to get there. So let's go 1, 2, and then Nana might power up. So now we are looking at the zombie turn. Alright, so these, now I believe they still, even though they sort of can access the different lift levels and things, I don't think they can get through these doors. So I think they've got to go 1 and then 2 essentially with these runners. This brute is going to trundle this way. And we've got this walker, whoa, he's going to head to this spot here. Now we do some spawning. Alright, so, uh-oh, we've got a hero. Where's that hero appearing? It's going to be here. Oh no, they're going to hunt us down. Who do we get? Oh, it's the Super Scroll. That's, oh, hold on a second. It's got 2 different health levels. Let's hold that so you can see that for a bit longer. Sorry guys. Here we go. So, wow, that's very scary. Okay. Well, let's put him down here. Here comes the Super Scroll. And, well, let's see what the next one is. 2 runners. There's a lot of runners in this room, isn't there? We have 1 more spawn. Oh man, another runner. Boy oh boy, we've got to be careful because they're going to start getting extra activations, I think, if we run out of them. And that's over here. Okay. Right, well let's power up. Actually, before we power up, Betty Ross was supposed to move over this way, so let's see. Do we want maybe Black Bolt? When moving, you may spend +1. You may spend a power to move. Since he doesn't have anything that he needs to spend power on, that might be not a bad one. So let's have Black Bolt do that. Actually, let's have him go. He'll take her. Oh, now, oh, hold on a second. As soon as we do a rescue, we're going into the yellow level, aren't we? Oh, well, I guess there's not much else. I guess that's going to be happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're definitely into yellow. That's going to give him an extra action. So he's rescued Betsy, or Betty, I keep saying Betsy. Then he's going to go, so that was 1 action. Then he can spend a power to get to here. let's do it. That was one movement essentially with that power, and then now he can blast these runners. He's going to get 2 dice. I might spend 1 power, give him 3, because he's going to get to automatically eliminate a walker or runner in the targeted zone. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry, I should have shown you guys that. We've only got the 1 hit, unfortunately, which means he's going to take 2 of them down. Okay. That's 2 more. And then he's going to take another shot. He won't spend any power on this one. He'll just roll 2 dice because this will automatically eliminate 1 walker or runner in the target zone, right? So he doesn't really even need to roll some successes, but he did, of course. Okay, so that is 1 more. He's rocketed up. He's now halfway through his yellow level. Okay. Gotta be careful that we don't overuse him. Now, Nano is going to go 1, 2. Let's move 3. Okay. We still don't have... Oh no, we do have the blue objective, don't we? Do have the blue door, so we can open that next turn. Okay, so we can rescue that civilian there. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now, these guys do have access to one of these rooms, so let's see. I think Ben should maybe do it, so let's go 1, 2, see who we've got. We've got Bob, Agent of Hydra. Before performing a ranged attack, you may spend a power to have enemies suffer -1 toughness. Ooh, that could be good, but I don't have a ranged attack, so that's not that good. Well, let's maybe let Bob, just follow us out, and maybe Johnny can rescue him or something as well. So we've moved, we busted down the door. Let's maybe grab another trait. So we've got a few of these. What did we get? We got Mighty. Discard before attacking and spend a power to roll +3 dice. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. So, Human Torch, what are you going to do? I don't really want to open that room with only the Human Torch able to do some attacks. So maybe he will blast these guys. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We'll roll these. We got, yep, we got 2 hits, so he's definitely gone. Alright, and we get another experience. Alright, now the question is, what does he do after that? Let's maybe get a trait. Let's get ourselves a trait. So we've blasted. Or we could go over there and get... We could go over there. Oh yeah, we can't open this door, can we? Because it's red. So let's go. So we blasted, and then 1. And then, actually, you know what? Let's get a trait here, because then he's going to come towards us. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll get a trait. And actually, if we did rescue him this turn, that would... Oh no, we're still going to be on yellow level, aren't we? Okay, but what did we get? We got Unstoppable. During, discard when attacking and spend a power, enemy suffer -1 toughness. Ooh, so we could actually trigger that with Bob and get like -2 toughness. That could be handy. Alright, so I think we're back to another spawning and enemy turn. So let's see, enemy are going to activate at the beginning of the enemy phase. So now this this brute, I believe, moves from this area here to the elevator here. Okay, we are on yellow level, and so the who is this guy? The Super Skrull. He's going to move here, but he gets an extra movement, I believe. Yeah, 2 zones per move action. So he's going to move up to this spot here. He's already here. He doesn't have a ranged attack though, it looks like, so that's okay. But he is pretty tough. We're going to need to do 4 successes against him. Now we also have these these runners are going to run into this spot here. And we've got this runner is going to move to this point. and we have, that's everyone there. Okay, so now we're spawning. So in the number 1 spot we have, oh, another runner. Okay, no, another 2 runners. 2 runners this time. Okay, and then we have 3 brutes. Yikes. 3 brutes over here. This is getting scary. And then over here we have 3 brutes, and then they activate. So 1, and then already on us already. Oof. Well, that's where we want Bob to help us out, don't we? Speaking of Bob, we'll put him down. And so he's going to move into this spot at the end of that turn. So it is another round. We could call the elevator with these 2 guys in it. I guess we could call the elevator to our level and fight them. Yeah, maybe that, and that would mean that these guys had less to deal with over here, because they can open this blue room, and we sort of want to spend some actions doing that, don't we? So let's see. Maybe the Human Torch and friends can do that. So let's see. Thing can move in, punch this guy. Let's do 3 attacks. Let's throw a power into it. We'll do 4 attacks. Alright, we got 2 hits, lucky. We got him. Alright, that's a... Well, that pushes him into yellow, which is good. We want them in yellow now, so we can keep up with the demand of all these zombies. So, so he's moved in. He's going to, as a free action, he's going to call the elevator to this level. Okay. Surprise! Okay. And then, what are we going to do here? So we've moved, we've punched, we've got 2 more actions. Do we move in and attack? And which zone do we attack if we do that? Maybe we go for this big room of brutes here. So let's go in, clobbering time. Alright, so we're going to move in. We're discarding this mighty ability. Alright, and that's going to let us roll 6 dice, and we want to try and defeat as many of these brutes as possible. And then at least we've got this, which we can use to discard to block a hit, I guess. Yeah. Alright. So how many hits did we get there? 1, 2... Oh no, we only got 3. That's terrible. Okay. Because it's only going to be enough to defeat 1 brute, which means we're taking 2 hits. So even if I discard that resourceful, we're still going to take a damage, which is a shame. But well, that was the gamble. Okay, so that was 1 more experience. So Human Torch. Alright. You are going to rescue. That's going to give you 5 experience. So that's going to let us, before a ranged attack, you may spend a power to have enemies suffer -1. And then he also has this. Discard when attacking and spend 1 power. Enemies suffer -1 again. So let's do that. So I'm moving in. So we're going to get 2 dice. We have to spend 2 power to trigger this. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 more power to get an extra dice here. So 1, 2 to trigger both these effects, and then 3. So I get 3 dice. I need 3s or higher to hit. But now the brute is only worth toughness 1, and the hero is only worth toughness 3. Sorry, toughness 2 at the moment. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we got 2 hits. So the good news is we just blasted the Super Scroll, and he's going to be worth, I think, 4 experience. It's whatever his health is. And then he's going to not be able to hurt the brute there. He's fired once. I think he gets 1 more attack. Now the question is, who do I shoot at? I've lost the ability. I had to discard this unstoppable ability. Before forming I don't have any more power, so I can't reduce their toughness. So I guess I'm firing at brutes either way. I guess the best thing is to fire at the brute that's in the thing's location. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. So 2 dice. I need 3s or higher in both of them. And this would be great if I could pull this off. Oh no, we only get one, so that's not enough. Yeah, bummer. Okay. Sorry thing, we tried to help you out there, but it just wasn't enough. Well, maybe Nana will just start beating these guys up. Yeah, I think we don't want to give Black Bolt too much. He can help us out if we need it, but let's get Nana sort of building up some experience here too. So Nana's going to get 2 dice, attack these 2 runners. Alright, that's 2 hits. There we go, that's what we need. That's the rolling we needed. So that's 2 more experience, 1, 2. And then we'll kick down this door, because we do have the blue thing here. So, bam. What we have to do first is spawn what appears in this room. And it is, man, this place is infested with runners. Okay, must be a real big fitness routine at the Baxter Building. How many are there? 2. I suppose that's not too bad. 1 and 2. And then we get another survivor as well. Oh, here we go. Who have we got? Maria Hill. Once during a turn you may spend a power to automatically eliminate... Ooh, a brute within range 1. Oh, that could be handy. That's not a range... Oh, I guess it's a range attack, but it's not actually like you're not doing an attack. So this could be good for like a Ben Grimm or a... Yeah, that's actually not bad. Okay, Maria Hill. So she is up here. Okay, I think this is her. Alright, we'll put her there. We've got to make sure she's safe though. So we've got one more action, I think, only with Nana, because he's not at the yellow level. So he can basically take a shot into that room and try and take care of some of these runners here. Oh, no, 2 misses. Oh, I should have rolled some. I should have... I've got 4 power there. I should have spent some power. Oh, well, too late now. I didn't declare it. Okay. So, Black Bolt 1, and then let's just shoot, I guess. He gets 2 dice, needing 3s. Let's spend a power. We are going to automatically eliminate a walker or a runner. Alright, we've got 2 hits there. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully these this dice tray is actually showing up on the camera. But that's 2 runners taken care of. Let's move in and blast these guys. At least get... I'll spend some power. I've got 1 more power, I think. Won't worry about it for the movement. And yeah, let's do this. Alright, we've got 2 hits, so that's at least 1 brute taken care of. And that's 1 more, although he's getting close to orange level now. We've got to be careful with Black Bolt. Alright, well, enemies, what are they up to? So, who have we got left? We've got this brute's going to trundle in. These 2 brutes are going to attack the thing. So the thing's going to discard 1 heroic trait. But now he does take 1 hit. Okay. Then we have these guys. They're going to trundle into this space. Maybe I should have thought about that. That could be problematic. If we get a brute extra activation. But we're going to... Oh, and these guys are going to move. And then they move straight into the room here. Oh, yikes. We get 5 walkers. Finally some walkers. Alright, here we go. And then we get over here. Oh, a walker rush. Spawn then activate. Oh man, that room's going to be full. 6. Oh my goodness. And then 1 more. Uh-oh. Multiple man multiplication. So we get, what's this say, spawn? So 1 walker in all zones containing walkers. Oh, okay, so not up here, but, oh, I guess that's, yeah, 1 here and 1 here. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of walkers surrounding poor old Black Bolt there. Okay, so, oh, and there, Betty's over there. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, and then I guess she's going to move down here to our friend Nana. Okay. And yeah, time to just... I think we just need to stomp these guys and then meet up together. We don't really need to stick around on this level for too much longer. So there's brutes in there, so I think we need to... I think we just need to rescue Maria and then get in there and help Black Bolt. So Yes, Nana is going to rescue Maria Hill. Once during your turn you may spend a power to automatically eliminate one brute within range 1. Well, let's do that now. We'll spend 1 power. That's not an action, so this brute gets taken down. So let's just start shooting into that space, I guess. We don't need to step in. So, yeah, so let's just do a big blast to begin with. So this is my second action for the turn. We have 1, oh man, nothing, because the brute shrugs off the first hit and saves all the rest of them. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, and now we only have 2 attacks. We got, oh, this is not good for Black Bolt. Alright, here we go. We get, nope, nothing. Okay, Nana is being absolutely useless. And nothing. Wow. Absolutely just probably lost the game right there, because now Black Bolt has to really do some damage. Okay. Oh man, that is not good. Okay, each time you attack with Particle Shot, you may automatically, at least with Particle Shot, that's good, but we're going to be getting up into orange level now because Black Bolt's going to have to do all the damage. That was terrible, Nana. That was absolutely terrible. Alright, well, let's spend a power to get 1 more, so we've got 3 dice. Okay, 3 dice here. And nope, didn't get what we needed. Didn't get what we needed, so we kill 1 walker, but still don't take out the brute. Oh gosh, and now we only get 2 dice each. I suppose I could be spending a power to get some more, to get more dice. 2 hits. Alright, let's do 2 dice. So this is, that was 1 attack, 1 action. There we go, finally got rid of the brute. That's the second action. Plus it also gets rid of 1 more walker. Okay, so that's 2, 1, 2, we're up into 19. Now that we're in the orange level, once during your turns, we've done 2 attacks, 2 actions I should say. Once during your turn you may spend it, now we don't have any power left, to move up to 2 zones ignoring enemies into a zone containing enemies. Oh, you have to go into them. Then perform 1 free particle shot action to target your zone. Oh. No, I think I'll just keep attacking these guys. Yeah, okay. So I've got 2 more attacks. We get 2 hits. Okay. So that's going to take out 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more final action. Okay. Oh, we got nothing. Oh, that's not good. We didn't hit. So that means we take out 1, but there's going to be 1 there that is going to eat us. That's not good. Oh man. Okay, that was really bad. Okay, what an absolutely terrible round for this team here. Okay, I think, well, I was going to say they were in less danger than the others, I think, but alright, we'll see how Human Torch and the Thing fare. Alright, Thing, you are going to roll 3. Let's spend a power 4 and really try and beat up these brutes, because I'm a bit worried about these brutes here. Alright, we got only 1 hit, so that's not enough. Now I only get 3 dice. Nope, not what we need, only 1 hit. Oh, finally, alright, we got rid of 1 brute. Okay. And now, did I do a... Oh, that's right, I was going to say, why isn't there a spawn up there? But that's because we got that extra multiple man thing. I think I've got 1 more action, so I may as well try and fend off this last brute. Phew, okay, got what we needed. That's 2 brutes, but it took us an entire turn to do that. Alright, and now, Human Torch, you're in a bit of trouble here too, because you've got a whole bunch of runners and brutes near you. What can we do here? Before performing a ranged action, you may spend 1 to have enemies suffer -1. Well, we do have a ranged attack, even though it's not at range, it is a ranged attack, so do we spend that and make that brute easier to take down? Yeah, let's do it. Just need a single hit. There we go, got him. Alright, so the brute's gone. That's one action. Now we've got another ranged action. We could shoot it at the runners there. Let's do that. 2 dice. Only get 1 hit. My goodness. This is just spending so many actions because my dice rolling is atrocious. Alright, 3rd action I think this is. Yep, finally got rid of, cleared that level there. Okay, and let's maybe step into the lift. Okay. Holy moly. Alright, so these walkers are going to shuffle forward here. And this walker is going to chomp on Black Bolt. Now I could lose Betty Ross here. And we're all on... Oh yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I don't think there's any other penalty because... Oh no, we have to rescue all 6, don't we? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to keep them all rescued. I don't think I'm allowed to let any of them get devoured, so I could be wrong there. Maybe like you are able to like let one go and then rescue, as long as you've sort of technically rescued each one originally, but we'll try and be heroic here. So we'll take a hit for Black Bolt there, that's not good. And then now we have to spawn. So here we go. Multiple man multiplication again. Alright, well luckily there's only a couple of spots with multiple men, so that's not too bad. Let's go again. We have, whoa, 8. Oh, and I'm supposed to actually put out 2 in each zone because we're on the orange level now. Yeah. Oh no. And then last one for this round, it is, okay, phew, I thought it was an extra activation. It is 6 of them, and then we were running out of walkers. 6 walkers and then they move. So poor old Ben's going to be surrounded again. Oh man, we really need to get out of this level. And we'll go, I think what we'll do, we'll start with Human Torch. If he can move in, do a bunch of attacking, and then move back, and then by the time he does that, Ben can maybe move to here, and then they can move the lift over here or something like that. Although then the walkers, there's a lot of walkers here, but still, yeah, let's try something like that. All right. Or do we let Ben sort of like deal with these guys, move Johnny, say to here, and blast these guys, and then start working on this? Is this a... Well, that's going to be a spawn zone though. If he does that, there's going to be a lot of guys appear there. Interesting. Alright, we'll see. Alright, what are we going to do? Where were we? Were we here? Oh, were we here? I think we were already in here. Let's move. Let's blast these guys. So we've got... we don't need them to have lower toughness, so we don't need to spend that power. We may... let's spend an action powering up and give ourselves 3 power to blast these guys with. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, we'll get 5 dice. We'll try and blast as many of these walkers as we can to help Ben out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 4 of them. That's pretty good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Blasted. And then let's step back in the lift. Ben now is going to roll 3 dice. Let's spend that power. Alright, so we'll get 4. 4's a higher. Yep, good thing we spent the power, that was enough. So that's both zombies, both walkers taken care of, and now we're free to move. So we can move 1, 2. He's got 1 more action, so I could either get a trait, or I could move the lift. I'm just thinking moving the lift might mean that we're all able to sort of like start working together on the next level. So let's maybe do that. Let's move the lift here. Is that about right there? Okay. And that's our turn done for those 2. Alright. Now. Oh boy. Alright. Do we start running away? Black Bolt. You are going to blast these guys, I think. Yep. You have 2 dice. Let's take a 3rd dice. And let's roll. We need 2s. Sorry, 3s are higher to hit. We got all three, and even the particle shot would have taken the extra one out. So 1, 2, 3. He's blasted them. Then he's going to move and move. So 1, 2. So let's maybe do one more shot into these guys just on the way out. We don't really need to go any further. All right. So here we go. We'll do 2 dice. We got 2 hits, plus we get to take a third one out because of the particle shot, particle beam, whatever it's called, particle channeling. 1, oops, sorry, it's this guy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll move 1 and 2 into this spot here. All right, now, Nana, what are you up to, Nana? Let's all end in the lift. So Nana's going to move. Shoot twice, no, move, shoot once, then move and move. Yeah. So let's go here. We'll move in, we'll do 2 shots. Okay. And we get 2 hits. And we'll move back. 1, and then back in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. It's a very crowded room. Who hasn't rescued someone? The thing needs to rescue someone now. Okay, we can't open that door until we get another objective, so we've got to come back up to that room at some point. Alright, but we're looking alright now. Okay, so it is time for the bad guys. So they're going to all come into the room now with us. There's a big party in the elevator, and then these guys are also going to try and join the party, and that's it. Now let's spawn. So we have down here 3 runners. No, more than that, 4 runners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another one. What do we got up here? Uh-oh, a zombie hero. Oh no. Uh-oh, this is not good. Dr. Octopus. Oh, he's been pilfering stuff in the Baxter's lab. The Baxter lab. Okay. Can attack from 1 zone away. Superheroes within range 1 must spend an extra activation to move. Ooh. Whoa, here he comes, and then finally another hero. Uh-oh, no-oh, not good. No-oh. Who do we have? Oh no, that doesn't bode well. I feel like she's going to be pretty powerful. Dark Phoenix. All superheroes within range 2 suffer 1 wound when she activates. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Okay. And now, okay, well, we've just got to do what we can, I guess. We've got to get down to this floor, I think, and grab this objective and see what our plan is after that. But in order to do that, I'm not sure how this whole elevator situation works. Are we able to move the elevator whilst there's zombies in the room with us? I'm guessing yes, but we can't move out of it. It's still going to spawn a bunch of stuff here, but let's do it. We've got the whole team with us. We'll leave Dr. Octopus behind for a little while. Let's do it. So we'll have a big fight. This is like the in the Civil War movie. Is it Captain America? Was it Civil War? No, Captain America Winter Soldier, where they have that fight in the, the elevator. All right, let's move them all to this level. My goodness. All right. So who is doing this? Who's spending an action to do this? Let's have a think about this. All right. Move them all down here. Alright. That is a big fight. Who are we going to say is doing this? Who do we want to be earning some experience here? I guess maybe Nana. Let's have Nana be the one that presses the button. Okay, so Nana spends 1 action to do that. Now, so we've done 1 action to do that. We've got 3 left. Let's just start attacking, I guess. 1, 2, and let's, oh, actually before we do that, we have moved down here, so we now have to spawn 2, oh no, I wasn't thinking about this, but we've got to spawn 2 sets of bad guys. Oh, well there's a brute. How many? 1, 2, 3. And they move into this spot as well. Okay, and then let's go with in this room here. It's also, there was 1 room there, so they spawned and activated, and then we have, all brutes move up to 2 zones if possible. Any superheroes in a zone they enter lose all their power. Oh no! Oh, that's all of us. We lose all our power, and now all of those special abilities that rely on our power That's not good. Okay, so they all moved in. So now they're stuck in the room with us as well. At least it didn't spawn any more of them, I guess. Oh, no. But we needed that to eliminate a brute. We needed a power. Okay, well, hold on. So Nana has... one action is to move down. Second action, let's power up. Third action, let's spend a power to just eliminate one. Should we, or should we just be doing lots of attacks? It's still probably worthwhile powering up to get lots of dice, but then let's maybe roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 dice, needing 4s or higher. Alright, maybe it will, if we get really lucky, we might be able to, sorry, not 4s or higher, 3s or higher, maybe we'll get really lucky and take out 2 of them. Alright. Well, we take out 1. Okay. So we're going to get, so that's 1 brute gone. And let's roll again. Alright. And, oh, we've got another brute. That's cool. That's 2 brutes. 1, 2. Okay. Now, that is Nana all done though. So now it's up to the rest of these guys to do as much as they can. And there are a bunch of runners waiting in the wings here too, aren't there? Human Torch. What are you? Oh, now Human Torch. Oh, Human Torch was in his space. And the zombies moved in, didn't they? At the end of that turn. So I suppose he could have spent 1 power. He would have originally had 1 power. I think he can blast one of these walkers. Like, it was only walkers at the time when they arrived, so he's on 18 now. Okay. So he's going to spend 1 action powering up. Then he's going to do his second action is spending 1 power to reduce their power there, and he'll spend another 1 to add another dice. So he's going to get 3 dice here, and he rolls 1, 2, 3 hits. So that's 1 brute, and then 1, 2 walkers. So we've cleared all the brutes out. I think he's got 2 more attacks. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. No, 2 dice. Sorry. I think this is right. 1 hit, 1 more walker, and 1 more attack. And he gets 2 more hits. There's 2 more walkers left in here. Black Bolt is going to take care of them, I think. He's going to fire his 2 dice. Okay, he knocks them both out. 1, 2. There we go. He's now going to move. So that was 1 attack. He's going to move, and he's going to fire into this spot here. Okay, he's going to get 1 hit. Takes out 2 runners though because of his channeling energy there. So 1, 2, and then I think he's got 1 more attack. He fired, he moved, he fired, he gets 1 more attack, I think. Alright, as long as he can get 1 hit, which he does, he takes them both out. Alright. 1, 2. He's very close to making us hit red though. He's way ahead of everyone. Okay. Now, that's what I wanted for, because I do want Ben to be the one to run in here and grab this just to give him some more experience. So 1, 2, 3, grab the objective. It is a red one, so this door can now be opened, but not the green door. So now we're going to have to go here. Oh boy. Okay, and that is 5 experience for Ben. So now we'll move the bad guys. So we've got movement of 1. Now I think I got this wrong earlier with Super Scroll too. I think they're supposed to get 2 actions each, aren't they? So I think he was supposed to move 2 spaces and then move 2 spaces again, but we'll have Dr. Octopus. He'll move once, twice, 1 and 2. Now we've got a spawn. Alright, so we have a Walker Rush. So on this level we have 10. Oh my goodness. And then they move. Alright, straight into Black Bolt's room. Up the top there we have another 10. Uh-oh. Boy, oh boy, that's a lot of bad guys. We really were going to clear these guys out. And again, one last one up there with... oh no, it's another hero. Oh man. Alright, so who do we have? Black Cat. She is the last in target priority. attacks targeting her zone suffer -1 to dice results. Oh, that's not good. Okay, and she's over there. Okay. Alright, throws a little bit of a spanner in the works. Let's see. Alright, well, I was thinking I do need to send someone up to deal with our friend here, I think. So what we might do is Black Bolt and Ben might stick around here, fend off this area, while these two go up here, maybe try and take care of her and break in through that door there, I think. Let's take this elevator up with Johnny, maybe. And Johnny's going to use his power-up ability there to have the enemy reduced by 1 toughness. Let's spend a power to trigger this ability, and then he'll spend 2 more power. He's going to get 4 dice blasting Dark Phoenix. So she's down to 3, so we need 3 successes here. I think I almost need another dice, so I'm going to power up twice, I think. Can you power up more than once? I'm not sure, but anyway, we're going to do that, so we've got 1 more dice. Okay, so we needed 1. Ooh, good thing we did, because we only got the 3 hits we needed just there. So down she goes. Dark Phoenix is defeated. That's 4 experience. That's his turn. He's pretty much entirely done now. Alright, so we'll move in once with Nana. We'll open the door. We'll see what's in here with our friend. So we've got to draw a card here. We get 7, is it? We're still on orange? Yes, 7. 7 walkers. 1, 2, 3, and they're rushing, so they're going to move in. And I believe the way this works is you spawn all the zombies and then you spawn the bystanders. So technically they would move out towards us, not noticing that we have Agent Coulson. Once per turn you may spend a thingy to perform a free ranged attack. Oh, okay. Agent Coulson is going to be up here. There we go. Now we've got 2 more actions. I think I'll just spend 1 power to do this attack. I get 3 dice, and then I'll do a further attack after this. 1, 2, 3 hits. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not too shabby. And then I've got another 2 attacks. Alright. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, I missed with both. So now I've got 4 zombies still in here with me. That's not great. Right, alright, well Ben's just going to have to step in, I think, and just start helping out here. So that's 1 move, and then let's go power up. So that's going to be 6 attacks. So 1 move, a power up. Now we've got 2 attacks. 1 with 6 dice. Oh, terrible. 2 hits. That's terrible. Okay, 2 hits. Okay. And then another 3 attacks. Oh, 1 more hit. Oh, garbage. So Black Bolt is going to have to zap these guys. He's got 1 attack. Can we do 1? He's got 2 hits. Oops, sorry, should have showed you there. 2 hits, plus takes out another 1 with his free sort of ability there. He now blasts these guys again. I wonder if I spend a power. No, let's just do this. Okay, we get, oh, no hits. That's terrible. Oh, 1 hit. That's 2. I think I've got 1 more action. Yeah, unfortunately, I thought maybe if I could clear these guys and I had enough actions, I could sort of step in and then trigger that race up there, but that's not going to work. Okay, well, we'll have to spend our last one. There we go, 1 more hit, takes out the last guy. We're right on 42, we're about to hit red. So they get to activate. Unfortunately, Nana is about to take 4 hits. She's got 1 hit left. And now we're seeing what else happens. Brutes. Move all brutes up to 2 zones. I don't think there's any brutes left, that's alright. Overdrive. Now we have another zombie hero. Oh my goodness. Okay, who have we got? Vulture, it looks like. When heroes activate, when he activates, all superheroes within range 1 lose a power. If this affects more than one superhero, he gets +1 action. Ugh. So he's going to appear here, and I did forget to move these guys, didn't I? So these guys should be moving here before we start spawning. He should go there. These guys should have stepped into the elevator, and Dr. Octopus should have stepped into the elevator. Black Cat should have moved into here, and Dr. Octopus, he moved once. He can attack from one zone away, but he was on a different level, but now he can attack. So he's going to do 1 damage to the Human Torch as well. We're all we're all very getting beaten up here. So we did 1 spawn, 1 spawn. I think we've got 1 more spawn over here too. And it is 8 walkers. Okay, then Agent Coulson. I don't think Agent Coulson walks towards Nana because there's zombies in that zone. So I don't think he walks into that spot. Oh, man. This is not good. Alright, we need to get that civilian. We need to rescue him and then get ourselves back down to this level. Grab this, which I'm assuming is going to be this one here. Dr. Octopus. So, alright, well let's do this. Human Torch, why don't you don't need to move, so why don't you do as much damage as you can. 2, 3 dice, we need 2 hits. Let's try that. Okay, we've got the 3 hits we needed, so we can take out one of these walkers, plus Doc Ock. Once during your turn you may spend a power to perform a free move action ignoring enemies. You may eliminate 1 walker or runner in the zone you start in and then enter. Yeah, let's do that. So we will eliminate this walker, we'll spend that, and then we will move into this space and eliminate this walker. Let's power up 1 more time and then do 1 more attack. I think we've got enough actions to do that. Alright, here we go. We get 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's enough. Takes out all 3. Now, so that's Human Torch all done. Let's see, what can we do here? Maybe Black Bolt calls the elevator down. Who's this supposed to be with? Black Bolt. She's supposed to be with Black Bolt. Alright. Calls the elevator down. Maybe Black Bolt doesn't call the elevator down. Maybe it's Ben does it. So Ben's going to call the elevator down. He's going to step in. And he's going to punch. He gets 3 dice. Alright, we need a 4 or higher. We get 3 of them. That's alright. He gets rid of 1 more. He's got to catch up. He's on yellow level still. Then I think he's going to move, and then he'll step in because he needs to be there for Agent Coulson. What are you going to do, Black Bolt? Maybe you will draw a one of these. Yep. He might power up. He might just hold his horses there, I think, guarding that level. Which means it's up to you, Nana, to take down Black Cat. Alright. Alright, so we need 3 successes. 4s or higher will do it with the -1. And I've got 5 dice because I powered up. Let's see, what's that? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we just got there. Okay, so there we go. So that's 2 actions. So 2 more actions. Let's step into the lift. So I think that's everyone's had a turn. So the zombies. This huge horde is going to move into this level here. And then the vulture is going to move here. Now, oh, and now these guys start heading down this way. But Coulson also comes to the party as well. Alright, so now Ben can pick up Coulson. Okay, so I think it is time to spawn. Alright, we have a brute. Spawns, then activates. How many? No. Oh, wait. Oh, no, all brutes activate again or something. Okay, but that's not... There are no brutes, so that's okay. Then, uh-oh, walkers activate. Oh, no. Okay, oh, they're... This is going to get crowded. So these guys all walk in here. And then these guys all join the elevator party. We've got another elevator fight. Now, I don't know if I can rescue those civilians if there's zombies in the zone. I think I have to clear them out first. And then we've got 1 more spawn Oh, it's another zombie hero. Oh my goodness. Winter Soldier. If his zone is attacked at range 0, but he is not eliminated, the attacker suffers a wound and loses power. Oh man. Here he is. I think he's in this zone here. Alright, we've got to get out of that space quick smart. Let's start with Nana. What's Nana going to do? Or is Human Torch going to do it? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's move from here to here. That eliminates 2 zombies to start with. Now, let's just shoot into that spot. We needed 3. Yep, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We're definitely into the red now. Once during your turn, you may spend a power to automatically eliminate all walkers and runners in your zone. You may spend an additional to eliminate all brutes. Oh boy. Yeah, well, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flame on. Well, that was successful. Okay, now I'm feeling a bit better about things. Alright, so Nana can now help out. Or do we? Because Ben can take out these 3. Let's try it. Let's power up. That's 1. Let's attack with 5 dice. Okay. Hitting 3 times. Are there 3 in there? 1, 2, 3. We'll rescue. So power up, attack, rescue. That's 1, 2, 3 actions. We'll take Agent Coulson with us. Where's his card? Over here. That's going to level us up with our power again anyway, and also give us 5 experience. And now we've got another action, because now he can move into the elevator room. Then Nana can now move down to this zone. Yeah, maybe that will help us. We can spawn these guys, but it will be a team ready to go. I think that's okay. Let's do it. So Nana will move down, bringing us all to this level here, and that will spawn a bunch of stuff. So actually, before we do that, we should be spawning over here. We have 2, no, I think we're up in the, yeah, red. So 4 brutes, and then we have, oh, all zombie heroes activate. Vulture's going to move in. He's going to go 1, 2, but I think Vulture gets to do an attack now. So he does a damage. We can maybe shrug that off with Ben. So we'll shrug that off with Ben. He loses his heroic trait. Now, Nana has just moved down, so Nana can now maybe just try and do some attacks here. Unfortunately, those brutes aren't within range 1. That'd be great. But Nana is going to power up, so that's 2 actions. And I get 1 more attack here. Alright, let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we just got there again. We got lucky with that one. Alright, so Vulture's been taken out. That's another 3. Not quite enough to give us an extra activation though. So I think we're all finished. Bad guys. Oh, and actually we should have put this civilian out, shouldn't we? So this is Alicia Masters. Okay, she, once during your turn you may spend 1 power less to use any skill. Oh, that's handy. That's handy. Alright, so she's going to go here. And now it's bad guy's turn. Alright, what are they up to? We've got 7 walkers. Alright. 4 brutes. And then they activate, so they're going to come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another room. Runners, all runners activate, but I don't think there's any runners left on the board. I think we've wiped them all out. Oh, that's lucky. Okay, so we are on to the next round. Alright, well, Nana seems to be pretty good at blasting brutes here. Alright, well let's go. Nana's going to move in, that's 1. Then going to spend a power to eliminate a brute. That gives us a power up to 18. Now, let's power up again. And now let's shoot. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dice firing at these brutes. Alright. Here we go. We got 1 of them. 1 of them's taken down. Oh, that gives us 1 more action because that hits us into the other one. So we do get 1 more shot, but it's only going to be 2 dice. Alright, we need double luck here. Oh, and actually I needed 3s, didn't I? Not 4s, so that is another brute. Alright, but there's still 1 in there. So who's going to run in and get that guy? I suppose Ben... We want to get Ben up into the red level now, don't we? So Ben's going to do it. After each attack, if you eliminated 1 brute or zombie, you may perform 1 free pulverize action. Oh, he should have gone in the first place. Oh well. He's going to move, that's 2 moves, and he's going to blast this guy. Alright, here we go, needing 4s or higher. No, yeah, 4s or higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's all hits. Wow, this one poor brute. It's sure clobbering time. Okay, so, and then we've got 1 more action, so we'll grab this, we know what it is. Now this door is open. Is that a room with bad guys in it? It's not actually. Oh, this is interesting. So Black Bolt could maybe even escape this turn. Let's go for, we'll burst down the door, we'll step in. There's no bad guys in there. It's Cosmo! Cosmo the dog. Each time you eliminate enemies, you may eliminate 1 additional walker in that zone. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good combo. He'd be able to take out 2 extra walkers in a zone. So Betty, we send her off to safety. That's what I like to think. And then we've got Cosmo. Alright, so Cosmo's going to be with us. And then, so we've moved, kicked the door down, moved in, rescued, and then we can move back again. Alright. Human Torch, you may as well bring the elevator here just to help out. Or do we go to a different level? Oh, actually, instead of going to this level here, let's not rescue yet. Let's go here. Let's spend a power with Bob's ability, so then I can zap Winter Soldier there. So I think I get 5 dice now, and I need 3s or higher, and we only need to get 2 successes, which we do. Alright, so that's cool. Winter Soldier goes down. Now we can do the rescue. Yeah, let's do the rescue now, and that'll power us back up again. Now it's their turn though, so these guys are going to move in here. We don't want another Walker activation or Black Bolt's going to bite the dust. These guys are going to move here. Now spawning. Only got a couple of cards left. We've got 10 Walkers down in this space here. And over here, we've got another 10 of them. Brains. Alright, and now we've got a shuffle. Alright. I was feeling good because we'd seen all those extra activation cards go out the window, but now they're back in the deck. It could be anything. It could be another zombie hero too. Okay. Oh, and we have to spawn down here too. We've got actually 2 more spawns. Oh no. All right. So let's put them down. See what we get. First one. 6 runners. Next. Oh, it's more runners. Uh-oh, they're going to fill up quick, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We need to get out of here. Let's see. Alright, Human Torch. Because we've got to... Really, we're okay, but we've just got to clear this space so that Black Bolt can escape and get down here as well. So I'm thinking Human Torch has got that ability where he can fly around, and once during your turn you may spend 1... power to automatically eliminate all walkers and runners in your zone. You may spend 1 additional to also eliminate all brutes. But I think if I use Alicia, I don't even have to spend the power to do that. So I think he can go, alright, 1 movement, another action to go in here. The 3rd action is to eliminate all of these guys. 1 more movement to get back in here. So I may as well spend some time maybe getting a heroic trait with him. So discard before attacking, add 1 to the dice results and ignore attack priority. Okay, so he's going to do that. Then Black Bolt is going to move in. So he's going to trigger his turn now. He's going to move the lift down. He's going to move there. Then he's going to now move for free into here, spending a power to do it. And then he's going to do his free shot. Alright. Alright. What did I need? I needed 3s. I've got 2 hits. Plus he eliminates 1 for his particle attack. And then we'll open this door here. Right, so now everyone can escape if we can, but we've just got to worry about this spawning point. That's going to be a problem. Nana. Let's just beat up this guy to start with, this one runner. So we get the 1 hit we needed. And then Nana's going to go, so that was 1, and then 2, 3. We've got 1 more action. Let's spend it powering up, I guess. And then let's spend one of those power to look at the top of the spawn deck. So we can see multiple man's going to put extra walkers in his walker spaces. Okay. Now we need to have the thing's going to move in. Maybe thing will stand in this spot to help defend. I think I've put her in the wrong spot to defend Black Bolt. So he's going to step in. He's going to then take a heroic trait. It's discard after attacking. Reroll any dice. Okay. So that should help block some damage. Plus he's got a bit of health there. So alright. I think that's all we can really do. He's already at full power. Now we just got to survive the onslaught here. Okay. So we know that this is going to create... Well, actually, before we do the spawning, we've got to do some moving. So these guys are going to move. These guys will move. 1, 2. These guys will go into the elevator with the human torch. And then these guys will come into this space here. So, let's do some of this spawning. So we know that we're going to get a couple of extra walkers in these spaces. Alright. We get, that looks like 9. So hold on a second, so 9 go, how does this work? Is this right? We go 1, 2, do we have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're getting very close. Alright, so they go... with the extra multiple men there, we do these guys go here. We get another spawn over here. A hero. Ooh, it's going to be Miss Marvel, and it looks like she is going to. Although I think at this point in the game it doesn't really matter because I don't think there's any bystanders left. But she goes and sort of brings them towards her. All right, now we've got one last spawn. Let's hope we don't get anything bad. Can we survive? Walkers, okay, that's not too bad. 10 walk. Oh. Uh-oh. I've only got 2 walkers left, so I think what happens is I put them in here, and then I think because we've got more stuff that we can't put out, they all get to activate. Oh no, and he's in the space. So they all, from this level, go into Johnny's. Oh man, Johnny is in trouble. We're going to need to bring these guys in as well. Oh no. Oh, that's about 1,000. And then these 2 I think activate as well, so they're going to attack. Oh, but Ben can take a hit and he can get rid of one of these tenacious things. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad these guys didn't get to activate again, but this is very scary now. Alright, what are we going to do? Let's power up. Power up, everybody, power up. I think Nana is going to blast into this room, try and get rid of these 2. 2 dice. Yeah, let's do it. Yep, 2 hits. Alright. So we'll blast these 2, and then I think Nana is just going to escape. So let's just escape with Nana, because if we can escape this turn, do we need the extra support for Johnny? I don't think she was going to get there in time anyway. Oh, you know what Johnny's got? Hold on. Okay, Johnny has, once during your turn, you may spend a power to automatically eliminate all walkers and runners in your zone. You may spend an additional power to also eliminate all brutes. Okay, well, let's spend 2 power and let's eliminate. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Holy moly. And all the brutes, 4 brutes for good measure. Flame on. That was the Nova Burst ability. Okay, so that was all. Once during a turn you may, that was just a free action too. Okay, well then he's gonna go 1, 2, 3 and escape, and we may as well escape as well. We just got there. Whoop, Cosmo's been left alone. Come on, Cosmo, out you come. And we've been victorious. Well, that was pretty scary right to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was, I don't know how we pulled that off. We might have been doing some rules wrong and stuff, but hopefully I didn't mess too many things up. Definitely let us know in the comments for folks who want to know how to play the game properly and stuff. If you notice any mistakes there, let us know so that people know what was being played right and what was being played wrong there. But yeah, it was certainly a lot of fun. That was great. Wow, this was just the first mission in the Fantastic Four as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what other stuff is in the other expansion boxes and stuff. But this was certainly a really fun mission. Holy moly, that was up and down the elevators. There was about 1,000 heroes trapped in this building with us as well. But a lot of fun. So hope you guys had fun. We'll be back with some more Marvel United probably for the next video. But in the meantime, happy gaming. Thanks guys. Me from Monkey out. See ya.